My name's Elisa Tong. I'm a celebrant, and Promise Ridge is the special ceremony space that I've created here where I live, and my home. Welcome. We're so happy to see you all.
Thank you.
I would like to invite you to find your seat for ceremony. You guys all look so beautiful. So you'll not wearing a mask right now, but Simon is wearing a mask. Brandon is, and so are our musicians and everyone else who is working this event. We're not part of your joining. As a compromise during the COVID era, I am going to be standing here while I'm officiating and doing this line, and this will be 6 to 10 feet from all of you guys at all times, so we should all be safe. Do I have any questions from you before we begin? No? All right, so one of the biggest gifts that you guys are giving today is to be a witness for this moment. As you can see, the services of some professionals to document how today looks and how it feels. And your job is to acknowledge this moment in your family history. So if you have a cell phone or any other electronic device with you, could you please turn it on to silent now? All right, thank you. We're about to begin. Thank you. You may be seated. We have gathered here today to celebrate the commitment that has been evolving in our couple's hearts and minds since they first met eating lunch in a giant warehouse filled with toys in the middle of nowhere, and Megan brightened Michael's day by asking, "So, where do you work?" A marriage begins by joining two people who love each other together, but matures and develops when held firm in the web of family and community relationships. The ideals, the understanding, and the mutual respect which they bring to their life together has the roots in the love, friendship, guidance, and support you all have given them. Without you all, especially their much-loved parents, they would not be who they are today individually or as a couple. So many people have helped Megan and Michael come to this moment. Some are here, away, and some are even in heaven. All of us, the beloved Mr. Rogers used to say, have special ones who have loved us into being, people who have helped us and wanted what was best for us in life. Not all of these loved ones are with us today. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember those who are no longer living and reflect on the influence their love and memory has had in our lives. Today, as they establish their own family unit, they will also be joining each other's family trees. It would mean a lot to both Megan and Michael to be welcomed as new members of each other's family here today. So, Kathleen and Dale, today Michael is declaring his love and commitment to your daughter and your family. Do you welcome Michael into your family as one of your own?
Yes, we do.
Thank you. And Lillian and John, today Megan is declaring her love and commitment. Do you welcome Megan into your family as one of your own? Thank you. Before you are joined together in marriage, I am called to remind you of the serious, binding, and holy nature of the new relationship to which you are committing to today. The ancient rite of marriage is the voluntary, deliberate, and full commitment of two individuals to each other to become partners for a lifetime. Marriage is a sacred rite. No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than they once were. A commitment to marriage is made in the deepest sense possible, to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last forever. So, Megan and Michael, will you face each other in the and take a moment to look at the hands of your partner and your hands, so you can see that they're a gift to you. Over the past 7 years, you have experienced many moments of happiness and joy together. From the inauspicious and humble origins of that Toys R Us orientation began a great romance. Megan, you were ecstatic to have found a new friend, not just at work, but in Morristown, where you had recently moved. You didn't realize at first that Michael's intentions were more romantic, or that your first date was, in fact, a first date. Michael, from the very beginning, you were smitten with affection for Megan. After that first amazing day, you two set off on a shared path, opening your hearts and minds together as you began to share your lives. You embraced your new experiences, incorporating each other's passions with your own and developing a stronger, dynamic partnership over time. You've mastered each other's very different communication styles to where you can read each other at a glance. You've been on adventures, both big and small, traveling across America, Europe, Canada, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. You've comforted each other through injury, illness, and loss, too, offering your love and companionship until time could ease the pain. Being there for each other only deepened your bond. You've been each other's anchors through times of uncertainty, celebrated each other's accomplishments, and cheered each other on as you've pursued your dreams together. Most importantly, you've brought each other into your families. Through it all, they've created a very strong foundation and an amazing life together with their love and commitment as its foundation. And having faced a lot in the time that they've been together, Megan and Michael couldn't ask for better partners in life. While it took them a while to get here, they say they wouldn't have it any other way. And it is their desire to continue having fun and supporting each other, to start a family and show their children the love and support they provide to each other, to develop and grow as individuals and as partners, and to maintain their wanderlust and sense of adventure, continuing to chase the setting sun into the horizon, always searching for new adventures and journeys and experiences, which brings us to this next moment. Michael, the woman whose hands you hold, loves you very much. She's empathetic and caring, creative and driven. She worries about people's feelings and always puts her best into everything she does, whether it's for work or a craft project at home. This is a woman who brings you a sense of calm and contentment. She sees all the kind things you do for her and loves you for them. She's the person who you can be completely open with. She's your constant, and her love, friendship, and support bring you a sense of security and hope for the future. These are the hands that changed your life when they gave you her phone number. The hands that, for your birthday, lovingly wrapped 33 bottles of beer, each with a different heartfelt sentiment about why she loves you. These are the hands that hold yours on long hikes and quiet afternoons at home. These are the hands that cared for you after knee surgeries and comforted you in times of loss. These are the hands that will work with yours to create a life and raise a family. The hands that will smooth away the years as you grow older together. You must keep your heart open and turn toward her. Your life and love will be Megan's greatest source of joy. And so I ask, Michael, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to this woman, Megan May Vonbehren, in marriage? Do you promise to trust and honor her, to love her faithfully through the best and the worst, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Megan, the man whose hands you hold loves you very much. He's kind-hearted and caring, intelligent and talented, analytical, philosophical, and sometimes strongly opinionated. He can be gregarious at times, goofy, with boyish charm. He prefers the simpler things in life, a slow pace, and creature comforts. He can get easily flustered at times, but a walk in the great outdoors always sets him to the right. This is a man who always has in mind and makes you feel loved every minute of the day. He can read you like no one can. He knows when you're happy, sad, or nervous. His light-hearted nature balances your responsible side, and he's always there to support you and remind you to have fun with life. These are the hands that are constantly working to make your day better. The hands that learn to cook beside yours, something that's become a special activity where you both shine together. These are the hands that tend to you when you were hurt, and the hands that fill your days with endless kindnesses, big and small. These are the hands that have captured your life together in treasured words that gave you a glimpse into his heart. The hands that will work with yours to create a life and raise a family. The hands that will smooth away the years as you grow older together. You must keep your heart open and turn toward him. Your life and love will be Michael's greatest source of joy. And so I ask Megan, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to this man, Michael Kandybowicz, in marriage? Do you promise to trust and honor him, to love him faithfully through the best and the worst, for as long as you both shall live? You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. So it was that you found yourselves ascending Mount Phelps. It was a trail you had climbed many times before, but last June, you found that an idle winter had left you a little softer than on the previous hikes. There were moments when you thought you might not make it, but through all of it, you were there for each other, taking turns, extending a helping hand, lifting one another up past difficult parts of the trail. It was a perfect metaphor for your relationship and your future. When you reached the summit, Michael, you found butterflies in your stomach and way too many people admiring the view. You stepped away to find a more private spot. Megan, when Michael returned, he said he found a clearing. He brought you into the wooded mountaintop, leading you to a clearing you hadn't known was there before. With tears in his eyes and a beaming smile on his face, Michael turned to you, Megan, and getting down on one knee, he said, "With each other's love and support, I know we can overcome any obstacle, rise to any challenge, and climb any mountain together. You are my best friend, the love of my life, the foundation of my future, and the shade of my heart. Will you marry me? Megan, you shook with tears of joy and bent to kiss Michael before answering very excitedly, yes. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making commitments in an informal way. In a moment, you'll make each other formal promises symbolized by the vows you exchange, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife. And Megan and Michael have prepared their own promises from the heart, and we'll share them at this time. And Michael, you get to go first. Thank you.
My dearest love, you are my best friend, my most trusted partner, the foundation of my future. You would love frenetic water, provides light and comfort, and gives me the strength and confidence to grow into the person that I always hoped I could be. Our grand romance has taken us on quite the adventure so far. And the memories of our joyous past bring a bright smile and ready laugh on our face. Yet our journey together is only just beginning. I cannot wait to embark on the next phase of our lives together, traveling to the distant horizons of our future with unbridled hope and optimism. With each other's love and support, we can rise to any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and harmony. You are the love of my life and the shade of my heart. I could not have found a better partner to walk this path with, and my heart is filled with elation and love at the thought of our present and future together. I choose you. All together. I choose you tomorrow in the privacy of my heart. I choose you in strength and in weakness. You in health and sickness. I choose you in joy and sorrow. For all of it, everything, for all the days of my life.
Michael, today marks a new chapter in our lives. Every moment of our past 7 years together has been a new day. Those 2,778 days have shown me how truly and selflessly you dedicated yourself to building our life together. This journey, this adventure we are on, has already made us a stronger couple. Great joy as well as tragic sorrow. We've overcome obstacles, seen challenges, and reached great rewards. Everything we have been through has been a commitment and a testament to our love. These past 2,778 days have made our relationship show more love and support than I could have ever asked. Today we stand here to commit ourselves to one another. However, I see these vows not as promises, but as privileges. I get to laugh with you, cry with you, care for you, and share life with you. I get to encourage your dreams and be there when you fall. I get to have you be the person I spend the rest of my life with. I get to love you. I don't have to honor you. Today is a privilege to be you as my husband. I'm going to stay forward for all the days of my life. Now it's time to exchange your rings. Rings are a tangible
And devotion, They're worn on the fourth finger because ancient Greeks believed that a vein from that finger connected directly to the heart, thus symbolizing the depth and sincerity of love. So, Michael, will you take this ring that you've chosen for Megan and place it on her finger, repeating after me? I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token of my love and devotion.
As a token of my love and devotion.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I gladly marry you.
I gladly marry you.
And join my life to yours.
And join my life to yours.
Are you ready, Megan? I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token of my love and devotion.
As a token of my love and devotion.
With this ring, I gladly marry you and join my life to yours. The age-old custom of signing a marriage certificate comes to us from many ancient cultures. It represents the recognition that not only must this union be entered into consensually by both parties, but that marriage is also a social contract between a couple, their families, and their communities. So with that in mind, I invite you to make your contract formal in this way by signing your marriage certificate over here. So, you're going to sign under where your name is on this second part here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. It would please Michael and Megan for all present to take vows as well, to pledge your love and support for them as they embark on this new path together. So please rise. And after I've spoken these vows, please answer with, "We will." Today we have come together to declare our love and support for Megan and Michael as they are joined together in marriage. Do you promise to encourage and inspire their dreams, to accept them not only as individuals, but as a couple and as a family, to be their friends and their support today and every day, to follow?
We will.
Thank you. You may be seated. And you can face each other again. Megan and Michael, you've said that your hope for the future is to keep supporting each other and growing together as individuals and as a team, to raise a family in a loving and nurturing environment, and whatever challenges arise, to never lose your passion for the things you love, and to keep cultivating new passions and having new adventures as you grow older. So as you prepare to leave here today as a married couple, I would like to wish you all the blessings that life can bring. Health, joy and gladness, creativity and inspiration, love and companionship, happiness and prosperity for all the days of your life. Megan and Michael, as you've made vows before these witnesses and exchanged rings so that all who see them will know your love and commitment to each other, all that remains is for you to seal your vows with a kiss, as I announce, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, that you are now husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride. And you're welcome to go congratulate them, and we're going to clear these chairs off the infinity deck.